Okay, here's the scenario. Mom or dad has passed away, and you and your siblings are left to have to clean out the house. And you walk into the house, and you have absolutely no idea where you're supposed to start. So let me help you out with that a little bit. Obviously, the first thing you need to do is check through the paperwork to see if you can find anything pertaining to the estate. Who is the executor on the estate? So look for a will, things like that. Then it's kind of a matter of what do you tackle first with the house. Now, of course, you and your siblings have to pick out what it is that you want from the estate. But before you even start into doing that, there's a couple of things you can do just to make your life simpler. The first thing I do when I do an estate is clean out the food. It is amazing how quickly insects and rodents can figure out that there is no one in the home. And it's a simple thing to do because there's not a lot of emotion tied with that. So sort through things that are opened and are out of date, toss. Anything that's not opened and is still current, you can either take home with you or you can go ahead and donate it to a food bank. So that's the very first thing you do. After that, I recommend that you look at clothes. Now, for some people, that might be an emotional thing, but it's something that's fairly simple to go through. So the first thing you want to do is evaluate, are there any items that can go to consignment shop? Now, you may just want to donate things, but if you want to try and get some money for the estate, think about shoes, boots, purses, coats, formal wear, or dressy clothes. Those are all things that generally you can take to a consignment shop if they are current and in good condition. Of course, women's consignment shops are easy to find. Some areas may have men's consignment shops that will take suits and good shoes and things like that. They're kind of harder to find. But that's the next thing that you want to go and tackle. After that, what you want to do is set aside some areas in the house for different things. Set aside an area for things that are going to be recyclables, cans, bottles, things like that, newspaper, cardboard boxes, anything like that. Set aside an area for that. Set aside an area for things that are going to have to go to waste management, things that are like paint or turpentine, chemicals, probably in the garage or outside, but set aside an area for that. Set aside an area where you're going to put things that you think you could possibly sell, maybe to an antique dealer. Set aside an area for that. So you want to kind of make some areas for some very specific things. That's the time now to start going and sorting through the things in the house. And I recommend you start maybe with like the spare bedroom or the attic or the basement, someplace that you're not going to be really that emotionally involved in. But the important thing is that once you start on the sorting, you pick one spot and you sort that room the whole way before you move on to another. Most people, where they get messed up is that they walk in, they kind of sort here in the living room a little bit, and then they'll go in the kitchen, and then they'll go into one of the bedrooms. You end up with this huge mess that's just impossible to deal with. So start with a specific area and sort through everything in that room before you move to the next room. And just do it in bits and pieces.